Hello, guys. Thanks for joining in tonight. It is Halloween night, man. All the little critters are moving around outside, man, spooking everybody, man. Oh man, wow, what a day, man. What an evening. I just wanted to get on here tonight and just say happy Halloween for those of you guys who do celebrate Halloween. I do not celebrate Halloween, but I know a lot of people do, so do what you do. And I just want to get on here and talk about audio and some cool different things, cool different subjects that maybe you might be interested in on this Halloween night. I gotta laugh, man, because there's just so much craziness going on in the world. And I did want to say this, if you're just joining in, this show is about audio recording equipment, tips and tricks on whatever you guys want to talk about, man. We are here to do that. Also tricking out your instruments and microphones and whatnot, and shock mounts like this one right here. I actually tricked it out and put some nice big red bands on it and I did a video on that showing how to do that. So anyway, if this channel sounds like something you are interested in, man, audio, video, and recording and all that cool stuff, man, just slam that little bell there right down there below so that it notifies you when I come on, man. I try to come on 3 nights a week for you guys, and we're always doing some cool stuff here. So I just want to let you guys know a little bit about what I really enjoy talking about, and that is microphones. Microphones are one of my favorite things to talk about, so if you guys like talking about microphones, you have found the right channel, man. Golly, man, I just had to get on tonight. I really didn't want to get out amongst a bunch of things going on tonight, so I was like, you know what, man, I'll just go eat dinner, come back, we'll talk some cool audio gear stuff and whatnot. What's going on, Kate on? Okay, you won't be able to tune in? Okay, oh, I got you. That's hilarious, man. Hey, I completely understand, man. Yeah, tomorrow night sounds great. I wasn't going to come on tonight, man. As you know, I was going to try to just kick it Monday night, man. And so anyway, I got bored. The little girl didn't want to go out and do anything. She had her kid. And I was like, okay, man, I am just going to hang out here, man, and do my own gig. So I appreciate you jumping in tonight, man. And you know what? Tomorrow night, going to have some cool stuff to talk about, man. I'm not going to do my new tune tomorrow night, because I just got to run. I got to do a bunch of stuff tomorrow. So, but I will do it this week, man. I'm glad you joined in tonight just to say, hey, man, I appreciate it. Go get you some of that good candy, man. There's a bunch of it out there, dude. And in fact, when I was in my went and had a sandwich tonight, and when I was leaving there, one of my favorite sandwich shops, they had a whole bunch of candy, man. They were giving out a bunch of candy. Didn't matter who you were, they were just trying to give it away. But I appreciate you, Caden, man. I do. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. And we'll talk about some cool stuff, man. But I appreciate you joining in, man. So this coming up month, I want to let everybody know that in November, I want to do different topics. I want to talk about just whatever you guys want to talk about. I've been mentioning before on this show, because as you guys know, I love recording music and all that cool stuff like that. And, you know, you guys do too, right? But, you know, I've got a bunch of other things going on, a bunch of irons in the fire. And I just want to just do random different stuff, different videos, talk about different cool things, some upbeat things, some really cool stuff. Also some stuff on my tracker, because I love my little Geo tracker that I have. It's just so fun. It's probably the next best thing to having a go-kart, man. So if you remember the days when you were young and you had your little go-kart or little mini bikes or whatever, it just takes you back to those days, man. And so I wouldn't want to drive anything else, man, even a vet. I love my little Geo tracker. And it's funny, I get so many compliments on this little car. It doesn't matter if they're young or old. I get compliments on this car. It's a 1995, so it's been around the block a long time, and it's been taken care of. It's only had 2 owners before me. The first owner was in Oklahoma. The second owner was in the woods, and so it has no rust on it. Maybe a little surface rust here and there. But anyway, I'm going to be doing a video on that coming up in November. I already actually did the footage on it. And anyway, I got an estimate on getting it painted, and it's insane. the estimate that I got. I mean, it's just unbelievable. I mean, I don't know whether, I guess they just don't want to paint it. You know, that's the best thing. Just give somebody a high bid, and maybe they'll go on and forget about getting it painted. So maybe that's what they did for me, because it's not a collision thing, and they probably make their money on collision accidents and insurance stuff. So anyway, it was absurd and crazy, insane. And anyway, I got the bid and whatnot, and I'm going to show you guys what it is. But you know what? My car is so small, I could probably take one of those little airbrush guns. You know, they do all kind of write letters and whatnot with, and you know, hose about that much paint in it. I could probably paint one panel at a time with my car. It's so small, and get the job done and do a good job myself. So anyway, we'll see. But I'm going to be sharing a lot of different things with you guys in November. Some really cool stuff, some new music I've been writing, and also just some other things that's going on, different stuff, right? And so I got a feeling, man, November, December is going to be a lot of cool things happening for all of us, and maybe we can kind of get into a different paradigm or whatever paradigm to break out of this that everybody has been in and all the other stuff. So I'm hoping for the best for all of us. And so all of November, I am going to be wearing my crazy hair and my sunglasses again. I like wearing my sunglasses in the shade, man. Like that song, you know. But anyway, I like wearing my sunglasses on the show. It's not that I'm trying to hide anything. I just feel comfortable, and the lights, it doesn't beam in my eyes. My eyes are very light, and they're sensitive to light, so it's nice to be able to hang out here and to wear my sunglasses on the show, man. Oh man, some great things going on. And I did decide that I am going to play my new tune this coming up week, and I'm going to do a live version of it. Okay, so it's going to be nice to be able to, I'm going to put two mics on it. I haven't decided if I'm going to use this one that I'm going to be singing through, and then my 57 that I'm going to mic around the 12th fret. I'm going to be playing on a 30-year-old acoustic guitar, Fender guitar. It's a shallow, I'd say a thin body, you know, maybe it's about that thick. But I'm going to be playing on one of my first guitars that I started learning on. And I wrote this song on the using a capo on the 3rd fret. And I figured, well, why not, man? Why not just play the song on this guitar, being that you wrote the song on this guitar? So why not, dude? So I have a nice Taylor acoustic guitar that I like. It sounds beautiful, man. Those Taylors sound beautiful. And let me tell you a little story about that Taylor, how I got that, because I want to tell you guys. So Guitar Center in Houston, Texas, I had a friend that was working there. And I told him, I said, man, I got a special day coming up, and I'm going to be able to, you know, purchase a nice guitar. And I'm looking at these Martin guitars, man. Tell me what you think about these Martins. I want to come in your store, save some time for me. I will buy something. I'm just not sure what I want to buy. So pull out some guitars that you think I might like, and I'm going to play on them, and I'll make a decision, and I'll walk away with a guitar that day. So he said, cool. So I showed up around 10 o'clock in the morning in Houston, Texas, Guitar Center on Westheimer, and walked inside, and sure enough, my friend was there, and he was waiting for me. And he said, come on back here. I want you to play on a few guitars that I picked out for you, man. I think you're going to like them. So I said, well, I really want to play on this Martin guitar first, because it's really what I really want to get is a Martin guitar, acoustic guitar. And he's like, but wait a second, before you play on this guitar, I have these picked out for you. I said, no, man, no. I got to play on the Martin. I want to hear the Martin first. I want it to be the first thing that I hear. So anyway, I said, okay, here's a Martin guitar. Play on this one. It's in the price range that you want to spend. And so I sat down. I played a few chords, first position chords on this guitar, and it sounded good. And I was like, oh, yeah, I like the way it sounds. It really sounds good. I can dig this. So he said to me, okay, here, try this one. And he stuck that Taylor right in front of me. And I was like, oh, wow. What about Taylor? I haven't heard or played on any Taylors before. What do you think? Is this a guitar? Yeah, it's a great guitar. Handed it to me, and I started playing. And I said, wow, this is it. I don't need to play any more guitars. This guitar sounds wonderful. I don't even want to look at any of the guitars. I'll take it. And so that's how that happened. It felt like it was part of my body, and it just sounded wonderful, man. I was like, oh my gosh, I am leaving with this guitar. And I did. And so I had to tell that little story because it was so much fun. I love talking about gear and recording gear and whatnot. And so that guitar sounds really, really special on whenever I print it to my DAW. It just sounds great, man. It doesn't, as long as I put a good microphone around it. Now, here's the thing with that. It has a Fisherman, one of the original Fisherman EQs and whatnot, guts or whatever you want to say in it. And so whenever I got it, I always plug in and then go direct into a preamp and then into the DAW. But I also mic the guitar, so I have 3 or 4 different inputs from the guitar going to the DAW at one time. And that's a beautiful thing because you can pick and choose or use a variety of different of the microphones in the mix, and you know, pull some down, push them up, EQ different. You can do all kind of stuff, man, whenever you're tracking multiple inputs at one time to your DAW. And so here's the thing, guys. I'm only going to do 3. I'm going to have, I'm sorry, 2. I'm going to have, being that I'm using my old Fender guitar, the electronics on it are gone because they're just, it's 30 years old. So I'm going to have to mic this guitar. But I'm going to mic it around the 12th fret with a 57. Okay, nothing special, but a bad boy 57. And then I'm going to put it around the 12th fret, and I'm going to use one microphone. I haven't decided if I'm going to use the Stellar vintage mic on my vocals, or if I'm going to use the R44 ribbon mic on my vocals. I haven't decided, man. I might use the 44, being that it picks up from the a figure 8. Being that it picks up anything going back and coming back from the wall. Might kind of sound kind of interesting, but I'm going to get my sound right here in front of you guys, man, and I'm going to rip through the song, man. So I haven't learned the lyrics completely because I just wrote it the other day. So it takes me a few times of playing it and singing it so that I don't have to look at a piece of paper to read off the lyrics. However, I'm going to read off the lyrics. I feel comfortable enough to just do it live with you guys now. And just jamming out with 2 microphones, man. 2 microphones. I'm going to try to get a good sound for y'all, a good hot level for y'all. And so I'm excited, man. I really, really, really enjoy doing more live stuff now than taking all the time and do the tracking and whatnot in my DAW. But I have more tools to work with in my DAW, so I have compressors and all these kind of things to make it sound like an album or produced song. But I'm really digging just grab your guitar, get a good sound, and play it, you know, and record it just like that. And it makes me think of all those people in the streets in New Orleans. When you walk down New Orleans and you go down Bourbon Street and all those different streets around there, you'll have a musician in the street, and he might be playing different things all in one. You know, he might be hitting some drums with his feet. And, you know, doing all this kind of stuff and just being a one-man band. And I think to myself, wow, that really sounds good, just like it is, man. So I'm really kind of digging that approach to just playing, you know, just play, and what you hear is what you get, you know. And so I'm digging that more and more as time goes by in my journey in recording audio and whatnot. It's just a real thing when you can actually print and there's no, you know, fixes, and there's none of this stuff to make your song sound, I don't know, overly produced, so to speak. So with that in mind, man, you guys need to join in, man, and check out some of my new tunes. And we will be talking about audio and stuff like that as far as being in your DAW. I'm actually using PreSonus stuff, Studio One, and I really enjoy that. I also started out on Nuendo, and I did that for many years. That was kind of complicated to the point to where all these other different platforms or DAWs that came out made it much easier. Reaper was really, really easy navigating around, and I enjoyed that. Hey, and you can get that, I believe you can still get it free. I'm not sure, you have to check into it. But I really like Reaper because you can put different different plugins into it, and it seemed to be seamless without any crashes. And so I enjoyed that a lot. But we are going to be doing some really cool stuff. In November, I am going to be talking about different things. And it's going to be fun, man. That's what we're going to do. We're going to try to hope for the best and do our best to create a vibe in the studio that makes you want to get, all you guys get in your studio, man, and just start playing through, writing songs, maybe playing your scales if you're just a lead guitar player or whatever. We want to get you to where everybody's inspired again, man, because I know we can all go through these little slumps in our life or our career to where we'll do real good for a while and then we'll just put our guitars down for a little while, or we'll, I've seen that happen. I've been through that myself. And so I want to get everybody inspired again, man. Start writing some music again. Start do something great, man. I know you can. I know each and every one of you who are musicians are very talented, and you are all artists, and you're all capable of doing some wonderful, beautiful stuff, man. And so don't stop. Keep pressing forward. Keep picking up your guitar, or you're playing on your piano, or whatever instruments that you play. Just keep on keeping on, right? And that's what I want to encourage all of you to do, is to keep on keeping on, and until the end. It ain't over until it's over, right? So we all want to cross that finish line together, man. We don't want to give up, because it's not over until it's over. So thank you guys for joining in tonight. I get so pumped up. It's Halloween, so for you guys out there tricking and treating, thank you for tricking and treating, man. I hope you get a lot of candy, and I hope you satisfy that sweet, wonderful tooth that you have, man. But until then, man, we will see you Monday night. So I try to typically come on Texas time between 7 and 9 o'clock. If you ring the bell, you can catch me, man. You don't have to subscribe to my channel, but if you like recording and audio and talking about recording audio gear, man, subscribe to the channel, man. You found the right one, dude. So I appreciate each and every one of you, as always. And it's fun wearing my glasses again tonight, man. I really dig it. And until then, we will see you Monday night.